of our Disney adventure takes us to Orlando International Airport, where we drop off Michaela Nicole for her flight back to the ATL for her cheerleading obligations. And then we tour and give our thoughts and review on Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. So again, we appreciate everybody subscribing and following our journey to full-time RV life, and we hope you enjoy Disney's Fort Wilderness. So we've made it to the airport to drop off this knucklehead, and hopefully we can get her on a plane back to Georgia. So she's got a 9:15 flight. It's 8. No, it's only 7:55. We should be good. All right, here we go. So Delta was kind enough to allow me a gate pass to get Michaela Nicole down here to her gate for her flight home. She's got to fly home early for cheerleading practice, as they have a competition in 2 days. We have to be back for it as well, but we're going to be pulling the red back tomorrow. She just had to come back a day early. We got all 4 parks in for her though. How did you like DisneyWorld?
It was fun.
Are you nervous about your flight? She was nervous to get in here because her ID that she brought was not her regular ID. She brought her original paper permit that is about shredded. And so she was worried that she wasn't going to be able to get through security. But they didn't even ask for it because Daddy was here. So feeding her face, and then they've already started boarding her plane. So won't be long, she'll be in the air, back home in Atlanta, heading to the home base. You good? Yeah. Come into Fort Wilderness, it's easy check-in. You can pull right up here to this gate with a security guard. They'll get you started with the check-in, and then you pull up to the outpost. You don't even have to get out of your rig. And a nice staff there gets you checked in. This building next to it is another check-in area, so if you need to go get a golf cart or pick up your tickets or any other passes, you would park over here in the overflow parking and go into the reception outpost here. Over to your right is overflow parking, and they have plenty of room for rigs if you need to drop it for any reason, to go hit a park, so on and so forth. So there's plenty of parking here and room for large rigs. The main bus terminal, the main outpost for buses, Fort Wilderness Transportation, is right here. That's where you pick up your buses to go to any of the resort, any of the parks or other resorts. They have an inter-resort bus transportation system as well that will pick you up at various stops throughout the campground and various loops. So it's very nice and easy to get around. Also through the woods there, can't get a good shot, but that is the equestrian ranch here in Fort Wilderness. You can get horse rides, and they have a carriage tour. So horses are another means of transportation that we did not take due to Brandy's allergies. Golf carts seem to be the preferred method of transportation throughout the resort. One of the coolest golf carts I've seen. It's got a Hershey's chocolate bar on this side, marshmallows with skeletons roasting them, and graham crackers on this side. That's pretty cool. Only at Disney. Golf carts are optional, but reservations are recommended. Contact Fort Wilderness prior to your stay for the up-to-date guidelines for golf cart rentals. But we try to access every mode of transportation that is provided here at Walt Disney World. Each of the, they also have the hitch and unhitch areas here on the right and left for Class A's that maybe have a tow that you can unhook, and makes it very convenient. Fort Wilderness also has cabins that's available to rent. If you don't have a rig, they're nice and spacious over here. There's plenty of wild turkey and deer. There's a couple turkeys there. Not me. But I don't know, we've probably counted 24 deer, you think? We had to wait for them to cross the road. We are staying in the 1900 loop. There are loops up from to the, I think, 2400. We'd have to look at the map. We'll insert a map.
More than that. At least 2600, because those people that were on the thing with us the other day were getting off at 2600.
So we are in the 1900 loop at Disney's Fort Wilderness. There's 3 different types of sites you can get here. You can get a full hookup site, a premium site, and a preferred site. And it's typically, they're all about the same size. It's just a matter of location. The higher you want to pay, the closer you're going to get down toward the marina, which we opted to go with the golf cart method and paid a little bit cheaper for our site, but we've got plenty of room. Take a look. Little Halloween setup. During Halloween they have site and golf cart decorations, and I guess you could say competitions for the best decorated site, the best decorated golf cart, which is actually the week of Halloween and that day. But the sites themselves here are typically either gravel out to the side with some sand on the maybe the preferred or premium sites. But the standard sites, full hookup sites, have a great area back here to accommodate your hangout spot, whatever you like to do. I'll come with water, sewer, electric, 50 amp here. The dump station here has a little sink, keeps it all nice and tidy. Comes with an extra hose here provided by Fort Wilderness for cleanup. But yeah, the sites are pretty amazing here. I can see why this is the happiest place on earth. So, at least for campers too. Our site is right next to one of the comfort stations. Each loop has a 1 or 2 of those, which is their bathhouses, the men and women's. Very, very clean, as you would expect with any Disney resort. But they also have laundry facilities in each comfort station.
Dryer sheets, you get 2 for $1 and laundry detergent
And how much is each load?
$3.
You can pay with the card.
The only way to pay.
It's the only way to pay. It's with the card.
Yeah, you have to pay with a credit card debit, but it's the only way to start the machine.
And then you can monitor this online on an app, apparently, to see when your laundry is done. And if there's any machines available, etc. Kind of cool. But everything can be controlled by an app here. The My Disney Experience app lets you know the wait times for rides. You can make your reservations, fast pass reservations, dining reservations. Check out all your photos. It's pretty cool little app to have. So Kenzie's been monitoring our fast passes and mapping out our time in our walks. She's been pretty excellent with getting us to where we need to go in a timely fashion if me and Brandy can keep up with them. Pretty cool place here at Disney's Fort Wilderness. So there are 2 pools here at Fort Wilderness Campground. The Meadows pool, located right behind me, is kind of centrally located in the middle of the campground, and it has a trading post. So at the Meadows trading post, you can get a stamp. Mail later. Just all the convenience at home. Also on the other side is where they have the campfire, Chippendale campfire, and movie at night.
You're happy and you know it's stomp your feet. You're happy and you know it's stomp your feet. You're happy and you know you really want to show. You're happy and you know it's stomp your feet. That was excellent.
'Twas a long time ago.
And then they have all kinds of recreation areas. Tennis courts, shuffleboard, playground, volleyball, a huge field to play in. Then there's a second pool. The Wilderness Pool is kind of located off the beaten path towards the front of the park. And it's more of a quiet area for, I wouldn't say it's all adults because there were some kids there earlier. But it's a smaller pool, no slides. There is a hot tub. But here at the Meadows pool, they have the splash pad area, a water slide, and then a larger pool and also a hot tub. There's also a snack bar here as well that's open 11 to 5. When we were at the Wilderness pool earlier this morning, that snack bar wasn't open, but I believe it's got the same hours. So very accommodating, and it's the middle of October. Pools are heated, so they're open year-round unless it gets down below 40 degrees. Very rare in Central Florida. Also here at the Meadows pool, there's an arcade. There's also an arcade located at the Pioneer Hall, just behind Crockett's Tavern. So lighting kind of stinks. But yes, there's 2 arcades here for kids and adults. So there's an area for Tater and his friends.
They have it separated out now. Some little ones can, but they have a small dog park and a horse show. So you can separate them, or you can integrate them.
And then a park for the other
The two-legged.
two-legged furry friends.
I don't know about furry.
We just went into the Settlement Trading Post. It's one of 2 stores located here at Fort Wilderness that has souvenirs, miscellaneous groceries that you may need if you forgot something at the store or you just want something extra. They've got it here at the Trading Post. So it's open 10 to 10. Kind of cool little place. It's down next to the Marina and Pioneer Hall. It's right over there. So Settlement Trading Post here at Fort Wilderness. So down next to the marina where you can catch boat transportation over to the Magic Kingdom and a couple other resorts, they have Pioneer Hall, Trails End Restaurant, and Crockett's Tavern. Pioneer Hall has the Hoop-Dee-Doo Review dinner show. Trails End is just a regular restaurant. You can get a carry out as well. And then Crockett's Tavern is walk up full service bar down here next to the marina. It's also next to the settlement trading post, a campground, playground that's currently under construction. So they have several dining opportunities here.
You can also catch.
Oh, you can also catch the private carriage rides for a mere $55. What's that, honey?
I'm gonna move away from this because it's really tight for horses.
Oh yes, Brandy will have a allergic reaction here shortly. She'll be looking like I busted her in the eyes. Insert photo. Yes, that was from our anniversary many moons ago. We went on a horseback ride and the guys on the ride said, "Did you just beat your wife?" I said, "No, it's our anniversary." That's what I just said. I'll be inserting a photo. So, and there's plenty of parking for your golf cart here. Bus transportation is also available. You just have to walk a short walk down to the bus stop. There are a variety of transportation options at Disney, including but not limited to buses, boats, bikes, gondolas, monorails, your own private vehicle, and definitely your own 2 feet. We found the quick and easy way to the Magic Kingdom was via a boat. The boat ride from Fort Wilderness to the Magic Kingdom is about 10 to 15 minutes and departs every 30 to 45 minutes up to 1 hour after the last part closes for the night. You can also access the Wilderness Lodge, Contemporary, Polynesian, and Grand Floridian resorts via the boat as well.
The handrail. Just keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat until the captain gives you the all clear to go ashore.
So to close out the video, I thought I'd sit down with the girls and get their final remarks on Disney and Fort Wilderness. Let's hear what they got to say. What's your favorite thing at the resort? What was your favorite thing?
I don't know. I liked the pool a lot on the last day.
Which
when we
pool?
went.
The big pool? The
Was
Meadows pool?
Was there a little pool?
Yeah, the Wilderness pool.
Oh, well, I like the pool that I got in.
That would have been the Meadows pool with the slide and
I
splash
didn't go down the
pad
slide.
and the hot tub.
I should have gone down the slide. I didn't go down the slide.
What else was your favorite thing to do there?
Oh,
Besides shop at the trading posts.
okay.
They did a lot of shopping at the trading
I bought one
post.
thing at the trading post. Let's calm down. Okay, I think, actually, never mind. I bought a few things because I
Yes.
got my bracelet and a sweatshirt. But
That's probably another one. I know your sister's favorite thing is they got these charm bracelets.
yeah, I don't have it on right now, but it's like really cool. And we got like charms for like different Disney charms. It's really nice. I like that.
It's the gift that keeps on giving because
Yes.
they've already put in their request for Christmas.
Yes. I like the boat rides, like to and from the park. Those are cool. Yeah, I like that little area
You like
too.
that mode of transportation, the marina down there?
Yeah.
During the summer would be another great time to go because there's actually a beach and you could go swim, fish. They rent out boats and sea-doos to kayaks, all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff you can do on the water. They actually rent there at the marina. What was your favorite thing at the Disney Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, Michaela?
The bathrooms were nice.
The bathrooms were nice. She gives her expert opinion on all the bathhouses we go to at any campground. So Fort Wilderness got a 5 out of 5? Excellent.
I also like the movie night that we went to when they played The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, the movie we watched. The movie.
Yes, that was your favorite movie.
Yes.
Me and Kenzie discussed how we loved the movie.
That's a good movie. I might go watch it actually right now.
Sure.
I like that. I like the food, like from that one restaurant.
Trails Inn had, we did takeout from PJ's. We got, what would we got? Fried chicken?
Chicken
Chicken
and
tenders
some
or chicken wings or something?
Yeah, chicken wings, and like I think we got like mac and cheese maybe and mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. It was
Whatever
really good.
the Trails Inn serves, they also provide for takeout. You can, we walked up to the takeout, I guess, counter and put in an order.
yeah.
They give you a little buzzer
thing.
and
yeah.
buzz you when your food's ready.
Yeah.
So-
It wasn't a long wait, was it? It wasn't that long.
No, it's about
I like-
15 minutes or so. Not
was
too bad
good.
at all. Grabbed ours to go, took it back to the campsite, and ate out at the picnic table. So you have numerous choices for filling your belly at Fort Wilderness. What else did you like at the campground?
The boat ride.
The boat ride from there to the Magic Kingdom?
Yeah, I like the golf cart too, like driving on it. I didn't drive it, but you know what I mean.
You like the riding on the golf cart?
Yeah.
Anything you didn't like?
I had to wait for Epcot for the bus.
Oh, the wait at the bus terminal.
Oh,
That was about
yeah, it was a long wait.
20, maybe 30 minutes, because we just missed the bus that left as we were walking up to the bus terminal. The one that was going to Epcot had just left, so we had to wait almost a half hour for the next bus to go into Epcot. Did you have any cons of the campsite compared to all the other campsites you've been to? Was there anything that you did not like at Fort Wilderness?
No, I liked it all.
Anything else that you did not like?
The fact I have to leave.
The fact that you have to leave?
Yeah.
We're getting her review before she takes off for the big ATL for her cheerleading competition practice, so
Yeah.
it's okay. You won't miss much. It's just one day.
Yeah.
We spent majority of the time at the park, so
Yeah, so we did tour on the golf carts, and everything is nice and immaculate. There's nice, serene places to go walk, plenty of trails. But if you do go and you opt to spend more time at the campground, know that you can get just as much enjoyment out of it as going to a theme park. It's a pretty expensive place to go. It's Disney, so it is a destination vacation. It's just as good as any of the other Disney resorts. It's considered a Disney resort, so you get all the magic extras that you get with the staying at any other resort. We get free parking at the theme parks, discounts at a variety of quick serve places throughout the parks. Anything that's listed on Disney's.com page for magical extras for resorts is included for Fort Wilderness, so that was a plus. Cost-wise, it's like I said, it's like a destination vacation. There are other options. You can stay outside of the park if you don't want to stay at Fort Wilderness, or you can split it up, kind of like we did the first night. We stayed at Lake Louisa. That's only a 15-minute ride from Disney, so if you want to not spend as much money on a resort, you could take your rig over to Lake Louisa. There was a couple other parks that were nearby that you could stay cheaper with your rig and spend more at a theme park. We chose to stay at Fort Wilderness. We took advantage of the resort aspect. The prices vary time of year. They go from $80 to $200 a night at Fort Wilderness for a campsite. It depends on what type of sites you get, whether it's a full hookup, a premium, or a preferred, what time of year, if it's a holiday, and it could vary hour by hour just depending on when you make your reservation. As soon as you make your resort reservation, ask them to transfer you to the transportation barn and make your reservation for your golf cart if you choose to rent one from Fort Wilderness. You can bring your own. Other than that, it's just like any other destination vacation. Depending on how much you want to spend is how much you want to get out of your vacation. So we splurged. We haven't been to Disney and
it was my first time. They
was
say
not.
it was my first
we
time.
have pictures.
It was my first time at Disney.
She don't remember because she was in a stroller.
Exactly. So technically,
it had been
it's
a good
my first time.
12, 13 years since we had been to Walt Disney World. So
It was 12, 13 years for that. It was my first time ever going.
it was a lot more enjoyable for the adults taking teenagers than it was taking little kids. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
All in all, your review of Fort Wilderness was good. You want to go back?
Yeah, we are.
We are?
They are.
Yes, we are. We've already got our reservations for next year in the works.
It's true. We do.
So you think this should be an annual
Yeah.
adventure?
I like Disney.
All right. Well, thank you for your analysis.
You're welcome. Okay.
It's nice.
Adios.
Yes. 10 out of 10. Maybe an 11 out of 10.
She gives it a 10, 11 out of 10. We highly
I like
recommend
the boat
Disney's
rides,
Fort
too.
Wilderness Resort and Campground and all the theme parks that we went to. We appreciate you tagging along and subscribing to our channel, following our journeys, and give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Also hit that notification bell here, down here, up there.
Bye! Ha ha ha. Where's the turn off thing?
Oh, we're recording.
If we weren't, that would have been so bad.
If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell. As always, safe travels and awesome views.
That's not all, folks.
Are you recording me?
I gotta tell you, that was pretty beautiful.
Part 3 of our Disney adventure takes us to Florida International Airport, where we...
Shoulders in, shoulders out, shoulders in. Shake 'em all about, do the humpy bump, turn yourself around.
So what was your favorite thing at the Disney Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground?
Sounds like a phone call.
Ring-a-ling, ding-a-ling.
Cindy, if you're watching this, thank you for making me have to redo it again for take 7. Thank you.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
Does anybody care?
MIC.
Kate, what are you doing?
Forgot to say see you real soon.
Oh, I don't remember that.
MIC.
What? And my key?
MIC.
What about your key?
MIC.
See you real soon.
KEY.
M-O-U-S-C.
Why? Because we like you. MOU.
See you real soon.
Adios. That's great.